Y'all, I just recorded number 5 the whole way through and realized I wasn't recording at all. So I was just talking away and it wasn't recording. Okay, on number 5, I want to start with the second inequality first. And it doesn't matter which one you start with, but I want to show you something with this one. They're both in y-intercept form. That's good, or slope-intercept form. So I want to start with this blue one. The y is less than or equal to negative 1/2 x plus 2. Now that you have a little bit of this under your belt, let's look at something that might help you here. Okay, we're going to have a dashed line that shades to the left or below this inequality. We have a y-intercept of positive 2. So put your positive 2 right there. And then we have a slope of negative 1/2. So we're going to drop 1 and over 2. So it will be drop 1 over 2, drop 1 over 2, drop 1 over 2. We're going down the stairs because this is a negative slope. So drop 1 over 2, drop 1 over 2, and I can't fit any more on there. I am, however, going to continue the pattern this way, just so I can get a complete line going down through there. Slope is negative 1/2. This just feels right to me. It's not a very steep slope. It is going in the negative direction. Looks pretty good. It does need to be dashed. So let me put the dashes in. And here's what I wanted to show you. This is telling me that I need to shade everything under the blue line, below the blue line. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let me get a little bit more color going, and I can't touch the blue line in theory because it's got to be below it. There's no equality. So if you just used the blue inequality, you would have a region that big. So let's drop the red one down there and see what that does to our region. So you have y is less than or equal to, so that's going to be a solid line. Okay, this is getting on my nerves now. Let me try that again. And I'm going to have to adjust the pressure. I don't want to do draw and hold. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust it. So there's something about my hand resting on there that is causing chaos. I guess I won't be doing that now. Oh, now I'm really in trouble. Okay, I'll just keep trying to be careful. So y is less than or equal to negative 5/2 x minus 2. And if you change that to a whole or a single number, you would have negative 2.5. So this slope is also negative, but it's going to be a little steeper than that first one. And this tells me that I'm dealing with a solid line that intercepts at negative 2, and the slope is negative 5/2. So I will start at negative 2. I will drop 5 and go over 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to be somewhere in this area. It would be nice if they had given us a graph that's big enough to do what we need to. I'll go this way. 3, 4, 5. There's the intersection. That's what I'm waiting on right there. And then I can put in the line. I would definitely start students out on this with a full coordinate plane, because this is tricky if you can't get your whole graph on one page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 2. I think maybe my proportions are off just a little bit, because that's why it won't snap to the... Let me try that again. Let's put it more right there. On the iPad, the angles have to be right, or the line will not snap. That's close. And this one is a solid one, and we are going below the red line. Now, let's look at what we have. I went below the blue line, and I had a big range there, big region. But it also has to be below or to the left of the red line. So this has to come out. This is below the blue line. That's great, but it also has to be below the red line. So this is another way that you can help students to see, while this was under the blue line, it's not under the red line, and it has to be under both. So the region we're looking for this time is way over there to the left.